side, the Maricopa County Public Library District is a place to absorb new ideas. On its official Facebook page, the Library District shared videos last month criticizing the effort to ban books. But while the Library District was publicly criticizing censorship, internal records show it had quietly censored 3 social media accounts, including an outspoken library critic.
They want other people to not listen to somebody who's warning them about inappropriate things in public libraries.
Dan Kleinman has been advocating for more restrictive policies on certain library books for about 25 years. He runs a website called Safe Libraries, and he helps others try to ban books that deal with topics like LGBT issues and sex.
It is absolutely important. It is vital to America, frankly, that public agencies hear all sides. It's their purpose to hear all sides of the issue.
In March, the Supreme Court ruled that public officials can sometimes be sued for blocking people on social media and violating their First Amendment rights. The justices noted that blocking prevents a citizen from seeing the government's content or taking part in the public discussion. From county health to elections, we found 10 county departments collectively blocked at least 52 accounts. Some of those accounts appeared to be spam, but others caught our attention. On X, the flood control district's Spanish language account blocked 10 accounts and muted 43 others. 40 of them were outspoken conservatives. Of the rest we could classify, only 1 supported Democrats.
That becomes a danger, frankly, if people start to, in general, begin to have just a one-sided view of how the world works instead of how it actually is.
In response to our findings, a county spokesperson said they unblocked all the accounts and provided more guidance to staff, adding, Maricopa County does not condone the blocking of any accounts by our department's social media teams. This is against current policy and is in no way how we intend to interact with the public. Back in August, the Arizona Department of Education also agreed to unblock accounts in response to our reporting. But the city of Phoenix says it will continue to block accounts that violate the city's terms of use. Phoenix does not maintain records showing why it blocks someone, and one attorney told me that could open the city to liability.